Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another review. I'm Reverser, and today we'll be reviewing 60 Seconds Reatomized, the expansion of the 60 Seconds survival game. So, without further ado, let's go for a new game. Okay, let's go for the tutorial. So before we begin, thank you for Gentleman's Robot for allowing us to review this game. Let's begin. So this will be the tutorial. The main game will be a larger one, but for the purpose of reviewing, we'll giving a look at the tutorial, which represents a bigger part of the game. Welcome to Atomic Scavenger. Okay. You have 60 seconds to pick as much as we can. Okay. Let's go. We're breaking this already. We need to find Timmy. Where is Timmy? Might be his son. Okay, there's Timmy. So let's pick our family and grab as much stuff as we can. Come on, Timmy. Let's go for the shelter. Can we pick her? No? We need to find soup. Where is the soup? So we got our family, soup. Sustain your family of 4 for a day. Okay, so soup can sustain them for a day, and water can keep them hydrated. Where is the water highlighted? Where is it? Oh. Not the best place. A bathroom. So much. Even item waits at least one slot. You need to drop whatever you're carrying at the edge before you can pick more. Okay, let's drop it at the edge. Got yourself a small stockpile of food and water. No longer you'll staying down there, so you'll need a radio. A radio here. A radio so they can listen to the news. Here you go. Radio. Sheltering time, okay. I need 5 items. Five items, what are they? Where are they? Can I peek? Okay, stress part, that's it. Bars. Let's pick some water. Okay, I'm stuck. What's this? Another game, okay. Water. No! go, shelter time. First again, make sure you get yourself and your supplies to the shelter before the clock goes ring ring ring. Okay. So let's go for the shelter now. Oh, I need to get there in time or else I'll be bombed. Okay, let's try this again. Shall we? Okay, let me move. Include advanced warning system gives you 60 seconds to scavenge what you need and get yourself to safety. Let's give it a try. Move on. Let's go. Supplies, everyone. Family first. Let's get the wife. Timmy. Where are you, Timmy? Oh, I took him already. Blocking my way. Move on, move on, move on. Done. Okay. Try to pick as much as we can here. I'll stay here just in case I don't make it on time. Okay. Now the fun begins. I know how to get what you need to survive. Yes, I know. So let's go downstairs. So basically we have 60 seconds to survive, to scavenge as much as we can before we go to the nuclear shelter. I forgot the gas mask. Now the fun begins. Day 1. Okay, we have notes here. Day 1. You made it to the shelter, congratulations. But the drill's not over yet. You'll end up here with whatever and whoever you brought with you. Nothing else. You'll need to make the most of it. The next few days will teach you how to survive. Down here, while the world outside burns, explore and interact with your surroundings. You can always find out useful things about your shelter and its inhabitants. When your survival journal is not open yet or hidden, first things first, you must ration food and water if you don't wine and dine yourself and the folks you brought with you. You can bet your bottom dollar no one will ever see the light of day again. As long as you have food and water available, ration it out to a given person by selecting the picture or a can or a bottle under their portrait. Or instantly ration out both of clicking on the character's image. Of course, you might save your supplies for later, but a normal person can only survive 4 days without water. As for food, the longer you deny your people rations, the weaker they will get and might eventually get sick. Even if you manage to cure them, it will take you quite a few cans and a lot of time to replenish their strength. Okay? We don't want that, so first things first. Everyone eats. Since this is your first day down here, you'll need to get used to your surroundings. Believe me, ventilation can drive anyone nuts if you don't occupy yourself with something to do. Get some decent rest and we'll carry on tomorrow. Nighty night. So, end of first day. This was fast. Day 2 begins. So, let's interact. Scout's handbook: injuries can only be treated with first aid kits, and about none. Radio. Nothing here. Got the suitcase. Got the rifle. Okay, let's begin day 2. Good morning, survivalists. Hope you slept well. Bed's comfy enough? No? Well, better get used to it, since you'll be staying here for a while. You start today activities with rationing, since you need to do it every day. But after that, we will move on to something else. Got your attention? Good! Now listen, there is a risk of you running out of supplies eventually. Everything can be useful, but food and water are critical to your survival. If they are gone, you'll also be gone sooner. Then you can say, corn dog. So? Sometimes you'll need to send people to the surface to bring more supplies. You do this by preparing an expedition a day before it eventually departs. Be careful too. Tired survivors can never be a part of an expedition. Today, we will skip preparations and jump directly into sending someone brave outside. That is not complaining today, at least not very much. Mary Jane seems fine today. Hopefully, it will stay that way. Today was relatively calm for Dolores. Nothing new to report on Timmy. So, let's distribute rations for everyone. Sending people out in the wasteland is not a walk in the park. Do it too early or without a gas mask, then you can bet it's a suicide mission for them. Send healthy and well-fed people. Sick, hurt or crazed people are more likely to perish out there. You can send one person at a time. Let's give it a try. This time we will need to send someone out. But if you even want to skip a trip to a surface, don't select anyone. We should go outside. Can we send more than one? Let's send Mary Jane. Day 3 begins. Nothing new in the radio? Let's go. This is a drill, so your explorer will come back after a little while. But in an event of real apocalypse, they might go for a couple of days. In the meantime, you will face with other problems that test you to the limit. I'm talking about making decisions that can break even the best of man morale spine. You'll see what clay you're made of. But first, ration yourself food and water. We don't want anyone starving now, do we? We're genuinely outside. Let's hope she hurries back soon. There's nothing going on with that. Nothing new anyway. Life is hard for all of us right now. But Dolores is in good mood today. We hope it stays this way. Like the good scout he is, Timmy is making the best out of this situation. He even seems cheerful. That's good. Mission time. Okay, let's give food to them. I'm an army man, so I don't know a second thing about immigration. But you could probably use yours now. Picture this scenario. You come across your kid's hamster with some bizarre way found its way to the shelter. The kids are obviously going to love it, and so will you. There's nothing better than food that comes to you on its own. Now it's up to you. Do you cook him? Of course, we need food. And day 4? delicious. Have you had a bite? And fresh meat will not be easy to come by in the days ahead. Best to take any chance you can to eat. Believe me, you'll find yourself and your family in much more dire circumstances than this. There won't be an hamster around to save your ass. There isn't much going on with that, no trouble, nothing new. Today was relatively calm for Dolores. No news is good news. There's nothing new going on with Timmy. Okay, rations. Okay, they can keep 4 days without food. So we'll skip this day. You might be faced with decisions that require you to use your equipment. However, sometimes you might find you don't have the one item that was supposed to save the day. So make sure you scavenge the right supplies before the blast. Keep in mind, every item can be used for something. What do you want to do today? Play a rifle? Listen to the radio? Or maybe playing shadow bunnies using your flashlight? Listen to the radio. Might be of good use. Day 5. Oh, she's back. That's good. She born a med kit. Might be handy. Day 5. The radio is critical to establish communications with the US Army, as well as for listening out for any trouble that might be headed your way. If you get lucky, maybe you'll catch some music too. Let's hope so. Good news, everyone. The expedition is back. Sometimes they'll return with extra supplies, sometimes they won't. Other times they'll come back with a nasty injury or even radiation sickness. Believe me, you don't want to get this. I heard glowing in the dark isn't as fun as it sounds. This time, your explorer was hurt, but they will recover after a proper use of the first aid kit. You can use one during rationing, okay? Let's use it. Ted is really thirsty. Mary Jane was injured. Mary Jane is quite hungry. Water is all Dolores wants. Some water for Timmy would be nice, so we need water. Okay. Let's do it. You need at least one alive adult to keep going. If you send your only survivor to the surface, you won't know what's happened in your bunker until they come. And when they do, your shelter might already belong to someone else. A decent padlock might protect it, but not for long. It was a busy day. Take your time to get some sleep. If you made it this far, you're doing great and have a chance to getting out of this foxhole. Hopefully soon. But don't quote me on that. Day 6 begins. Your short time will cause people to get visibly fatigued after a while. Yes. Timmy have dehydration, Mergen is hungry, Ted dehydration, Dolores dehydration. The first aid kit. So they're starting to get bad. We're only sent someone outside, but let's give it another go today, shall we? First time we were only asked to pick one one brave volunteer to save the day. This time you will also get a chance to equip your explorer with some useful gear. Feed your troops and you'll see at the shelter entrance. Mary Jane isn't looking very good. She hasn't eaten in a while. Mary Jane would also are all fixed. Wounds are all fixed. That looks like he got one foot in the grave. You need to get a drink right now. Yes, they have a foot in the grave, all of them. So, let's keep going. Dolores will not survive without water. Dolores will not survive without water any longer. Tim is in terrible shape. We need to give him water now! If we had any water to spare. so anything can be useful outside. Some items even improve scavenging chances of survival. Notice you have a suitcase. That's handy. With a suitcase your explorer can carry more. Go ahead, pick something. Okay, Ted will do. Can I pick more than one? No, it's Ted. Did you pick the suitcase? No, I forgot it. Anyway, warning people, you're probably asking yourself one simple question. What's the point of sitting in this atomic shelter? Why don't I just leave? Well, leaving is a death sentence. If the radiation sickness doesn't kill you, then the giant scorpions will. You can trust me on that. Your one chances our boys arrive to rescue. So every good citizen needs to do one thing. Seek contact with the US military and wait a rescue. Ted left for the surface. We hope he'll be back soon. Mary Jane isn't looking very good. She hasn't eaten in a while. Can you spare some water? Mary Jane has been asking about it all day. Dolores will not survive without water any longer. It is terrible shape. We need to give him water now. We don't have water. No, the rescue ain't coming today, but we'll come get to you eventually. We need to keep going, to keep your radio operational and be ready to venture into the waters, into the wastes. However, you also need to be careful. It might be only our soldiers out there. There could be bandits, or worse, commies. Okay, just imagine what will happen if the Reds discover you. So let's agree to the rules for this drill. You only open the door if someone knocks 2 times. Am I clear? 2 knocks. Okay. And up to them. Day 8. Ted returned. Bug spray and ammunition. Forgot to send him with the suitcase. Okay. Day 8. You'll need to remember. Sorry. You'll need to remember that some days will be very intense. A lot of things will happen that you'll need to be prepared for. That's why any day that gives you a break is a blessing. You'll need to make sure you make the most of it. Eat, drink, and relax. While thinking about all those scummy bastards who don't have comfy bunkers like you. That true always get me through the day. Ted has safely returned from his voyage to the surface. We thought the metro station could be a good spot to scavenge for undamaged supplies. It turned out someone came up with the same idea. There's a group of people living down there. They use bullets as currency. They are not bandits, but they keep to themselves. They told us to have a look around if we wanted to. Near the metro entrance, we discovered a tomato soup vending machine. Of course, we left most of our change in another pair of trousers. But we took whatever we could. So we got 2 of food. The metro station grades took a special liking to our clothing. We are always proud of our dress. Sense, but in our opinion, during the apocalypse you never say no to a pack of fresh ammunition. No, we don't. Also, you can probably manage just fine without your undergarments. So we quickly came to an agreement. A pack of bullets? Okay. There was a small maintenance area next to the ticket booth. We were hoping to find a bit of soap. Soap, yeah. And finally wash ourselves. The only thing we could find there was a can of bug spray. Marjane is quite hungry. Marjane keeps waiting. We really need to find her something to drink fast. Boris will not survive without water any longer. Tim is in terrible shape. We need to give him water now. That stomach is rumbling. So, let's give food to everyone. We don't have water, so not much you can do. As long as you keep your shelter stocked and remain conscious, you should be okay. However, every choice you make may come back to bite you on the ass, even after a few days or weeks. Consider your options carefully. This is a drill, but if the nukes start dropping, it will be a total different story. Day 9 begins. So, day 9. If I were you, I'll check the door. Our extraction team might be coming for you any day now, but be careful. This is a post-apocalyptic scenario, and you never know what's coming. That stomach is rumbling. Mary Jane keeps fainting. We really need to find her something to drink fast. Mary Jane is quite hungry. Dolores will not survive without water any longer. Tim is in terrible shape. We need to give him water now. The only thing we have is food. So, Ted is hungry. Dolores is dehydrated. So, food. Timmy doesn't need food now. Okay. Let's keep going. Someone's at the door. You can hear several knocks. If you listen closely, you can make a little sequence of 3 knocks. Do you want to open the door? No. It's 2 knocks, not 3. Day 10. Good call. That wasn't the knock we were waiting for. Caution at all times. Remember that. Be cautious. Apply yourself and manage. You and your family will be fine. Will be just fine. Or at least most of you. Ted is hungry. Dad should drink something soon. Mary Jane keeps fighting. We really need to find her something to drink fast. Mary Jane diet could use a little food. The Rose will not survive without water any longer. He's in terrible shape. We need to give him water now. So, who's hungry? We're out of food now. As you were counting imaginary sheep in your head, another series of knocks broke your concentration. Someone is really hammering on your door and probably not taking for no for an answer. 2 knocks. The pattern keeps repeating. Do you open the door? Yes. The 2 knocks we have been waiting for. The end. Check the journal. The end. Good job. You are safe and sound with our brave soldiers. Now we can all have apple pie. You deserve it. We held out for 11 days. The one the coming through begins. Day 8 underground. Day 10 successfully passed the drill. So this is a drill. And we finished it. There you go. We survived. So guys, thank you for coming. Don't forget to subscribe. And this is the review of 60 Seconds Reatomized. Hope you guys enjoyed and have a nice day.